Right, well, without further ado, let's welcome to the show Crysencio Summerville. How you doing, mate? You must have had the best 21st birthday ever after that winner at the weekend. How was your birthday?
Yeah, you can say that. My birthday was fine, I scored like 2 hours before my birthday, so I couldn't imagine a better birthday, so yeah.
This is the official Leeds United podcast.
Look what you did for the Leeds fans that were there behind the goal. I mean, I've got to say, there's no better feeling than scoring in the last minute of a game, and to see it against Liverpool at Anfield in the moment that it was just absolutely amazing.
I know. I just when the ball enters the goal and I saw the net moving, I was like, whoa, what just happened to me, So
I mean,
yeah.
To carry on.
Yeah, I saw the fans, they went crazy. And yeah, I just thought like, I wanted to jump in the crowd, like to cheer with them. But yeah, I don't know what to do,
Listening on together.
In scoring that goal, how much of it was just instinct? Because, I mean, the bit of skill that you do there to just nip it round the defender and then the first time on the outside of your boot, I mean, are you even thinking about that at the time, or is it just reflex?
Yeah, I heard it a lot, like, from former coaches. Like, I play a lot, like, with reflexes. It's not like I'm thinking what I'm doing, the next action. It's just like, when I get the ball, things happens,
Right.
There, I just thought like, you in the box, you around 3 players, just do it, do something, create something, and yeah, I did that. Some amazing thing,
Do you know what it is, Matt? You can coach and practice moments in the games, right? And you can coach and practice when you get the ball down, driving at the back 4, get yourself in 1v1 situations. When you're inside that penalty area, there's only so much you can do, especially when you're trying to replicate the moment that he found himself in. And it becomes then, it's instinct. And I just think that moment your head's down, you've taken your touch, and just to get something on it and to see, like you were just saying before, to actually see it hit the back of the net, it's just instinct, and that's something that you can't coach, and that is a natural ability. And there's players I've played with in the past where you can get them in their moments and they can't score the goals and they can't deliver, and you can try and something when you go over that white line and play in front of a crowd to be able to do that. And that's why it was so iconic, this moment, because of the magnitude. And for me, being an ex-player, witnessing what you did and to see that instinct was absolutely tremendous. And I was in the crowd going absolutely crazy myself, so it was great.
Thank you, I appreciate it. But to be honest, I don't think I can do it again. So yeah,
you can. You'll do it in the next game as well. So don't you worry about that.
Hopefully.
How you just mentioned the fans there, about how you wanted to run and jump into the crowd. Just how is that? I mean, obviously you're at Anfield, one of the great stadiums of history, but the Leeds fans were just unstoppable that night. They were so loud, and obviously of the difficult last couple of months that we've had, how useful is that for you guys as players out on the field, having that away support there?
I think for me, when I came here, I heard about the fans already, but now I experienced it on the pitch as well, like being on the bench, sometimes on the pitch. And for me, the Leeds fans, they are the best fans I ever seen in my life, like with the crowd, like supporting us everywhere where I go, even if it is London, Australia, Spain, no matter where. The fan base is so big, and yeah, that's what I love from Leeds. Like, they're showing you all love. They are supporting us every time, even when we were like almost in the relegation, last year. Like every game, full stadium, and yeah, that's what I love from the Leeds fans. They keep supporting us every game.
Do you know what sums it up for me? And obviously you were playing the game, you celebrated the goal, but Matt'll understand this. The thing for me, I love the Leeds fans, how they were antagonising Liverpool fans, saying you're just a crowd full of tourists. And I had a look round, and every Liverpool supporter down that bottom end had the camera phones out and they were recording the atmosphere. The goal went in and the celebrations, there's an unbelievable scene. Not one Leeds fan I can see with a camera. They are there for a reason. And that is to support the team and cheer these lads on. They're not there with their camera phones out. You ran away celebrating the goal, your shirt's off, and there wasn't any cameras from the Leeds fans to witness it because they were there for a reason, and that is to support the lads. And I think that typifies your die-hard supporters and what Leeds fan base is as opposed to a lot of other clubs. That was a magic moment.
They just living in the moment, and that's nice.
What they feed off as well, though, I mean, you guys left everything out on the field. You played the whole game. Well, you obviously came off just before the end, but the majority of the game. And they saw that you guys were leaving everything out on the field. It seems like everyone has really rallied behind Jesse, the manager. I mean, I think, did we outrun Liverpool by 11, 12 kilometres or something? And you have to really buy into a project to run those figures. So what was it like from Jesse after the game? What did he say to you?
To me or to the team?
Well, both, actually.
Actually, to me, he just said to me like, good goal, good game against a hard opponent. But I'm gonna tell you this, Cri, this is just the beginning. You're young. Be humble, be hungry. This is your time. I told you that I got belief in you, but you have to show me every day in training and in the games when you get the minutes. And basically like as a young kid, you're gonna fly like, I scored against Liverpool, and he said to me like, be humble and be hungry to get even more things, and just put me on the ground like, okay, we go again next week. And I think that's really good for me because I have to stay focused. And I think to the team, he said it was a good game, it was a hard game. We were very lucky to come 1-0 up like early in the game. Couple things we have to improve. But we showed our anger, our fight to a good opponent, and we have to go again. But we trained a lot on our mistakes today, like pressing, going in, like what Jesse said, swarming to the weak side, like things like that to improve against Bournemouth.
Yeah, I've got to say, I think the images after the game as well, I saw a lot of players going up and actually grabbing Jesse and giving him a massive cuddle because the players knew how huge that was. But I just thought the rapport, it just seems like the team are still very together. There was a lot of outside noise from the media about the results that were going on. And having been with Leeds United on the pre-season, I've said to Matt and Emma when we've done previous podcasts, being with you on the pre-season tour, I saw the togetherness. I saw what Jesse was going to bring to this team, and it was going to take time. And we've seen it against Chelsea, the second half against Arsenal, against Liverpool, what we are capable of doing. But it was just nice to see the players go up to Jesse and give him that big cuddle, because that shows me that everybody's still on the same page, and people like you are reaping the benefits as well, getting your opportunity.
Yeah. We are standing by Jesse, and also like this one was for the fans as well, and for ourselves, because I think most of the times in the game we are very often like very close, but then it's like 2-1, or against Fulham, like we gave it away too easy. Well, we're the better team, so I think this one is for Jesse, for us, and for the fans,
Well, I can tell you as a fan, we appreciate. You've obviously, you spent a lot of time under 23s and under 21s, and it was really nice after the game to see that reaction from Joffy and Greenwood when they were coming to give you a hug after your goal. What's that transition been like for you guys moving up to the first team, and do you feel like now do you feel like a senior player now after that goal? I mean, you've had, is it your second first team start in the Premier League? Do you feel like you're established now and you're ready to kick on in the first team?
Yeah, I think I was already like ready, not just after this goal. I felt like before the pre-season when we went to Australia, I had a good conversation with Jesse, and since then I felt like part of the team, and I was really pushing in training to show him what I'm capable of, and yeah, I think hard work pays off, you know. I just kept going, and that's why he gave me my first start against Leicester City. So yeah, I think for me, for Sam Greenwood, for Joffy, I think Christopher Claassen as well, Leo Helder, every young player got good opportunities with Jesse if you just work hard and wants to fight for this team, you know.
Now, I've got a question. I'm a massive social media nut as well. I love following things on the social networks. And as we saw people like Rafinha, current teammates from the 21s and 23s, sending you congratulation messages, which I thought was absolutely fantastic. But give the fans and me and Matt an idea. Did anyone unexpected get in touch and give you like a congratulations message?
To be honest, I didn't read all of my messages, but I saw one. I think he's a legend of Leeds.
I didn't send you a message, but I will.
What is he called? I think it's Floyd Hasselbank.
Jimmy, yes, Jimmy
yeah.
Floyd, good.
Yes. So yeah, I was pleased, you know.
That's
you know, Jimmy's
huge one.
your
Go
new
on.
nickname.
Sorry?
People are calling you Jimmy. That's your new nickname. Jimmy Summerville.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. He was the lead singer of the Communards, and so everyone's calling you Jimmy. That's your new chant from the crowd.
Okay. So if I can hear in the game Jimmy, then I know it's me.
That's you, mate. Yeah.
That is you.
Yeah.
Because that
Okay,
Jimmy
okay, no
Floyd, I
problem.
was looking forward. I joined Leeds United in 99-2000, and Jimmy Floyd was there. And by the time that I'd signed, Jimmy had left and gone to Atletico Madrid, and I was absolutely devastated that I never got the opportunity to play alongside Jimmy. But obviously, one man's loss was another man's gain. But yeah, Jimmy, that's nice to know that he's done that, and the Leeds fans will appreciate that because he's a legend around the grounds.
Yeah, that's nice. I saw it and I was surprised because I heard some things about him.
Well, speaking of compatriots, fellow Dutchmen, what was it like? Just going back to the goal, clinching that against your other compatriot Van Dijk. How was that to have to? Because it was him that you kind of snuck inside of as well to get the goal. That must have felt pretty good.
Yeah, he's the captain of the first team of the Dutch squad. So for me, it felt like it's just a captain, you know. I just realized it after the game. And in the game, I was like, I don't care who I'm up against, you know. But after I'm gonna realize, like, whoa, I just did it to him, you know.
Yeah.
And I got respect for him, but on the pitch, it's just everyone wants to win. So yeah.
Well, he's not going to forget you because you give him his first ever loss at Anfield, I do believe. Is that right, Matt?
I know.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he is never going to forget you. And by the way, you're a marked man next time, but just do the same to him, please, will you?
I will, yeah.
We also mentioned Rafinha there, who obviously congratulated you. You have the latest owner of the number 10 shirt at Leeds. What was the story with that? Was that a Somerville choice, or was that something that was given to you by Jesse? How did you come to inhabit the number 10 shirt?
Yeah, it was like a Somerville choice, you know. I came back from the pre-season, and I told my agent. No, I spoke with my agent, and they told me like, Leeds want to renew your contract, and I was happy at the moment. So I thought like, yeah, it's nice to hear, a nice moment for me and my family, for myself as well. So I was like, yeah, let's do it. You know, I got faith in myself. I believe in myself, in my ability. So I asked Rafinha for his number 10. Like, he just told me like, yes, bro, do it. You know, you got it. I spoke with the captain as well, Liam Cooper. I spoke with Calvin Phillips as well. So it wasn't like it was just my decision. I just spoke with a couple of people, and then yeah, it just happened. You know, I thought I would take this challenge and go for it.
That shows big kahunas. I like that, because that is a hell of a challenge and you back yourself. But it's a lot easier. I love what you're saying there. When you get offered a new contract, that's the time when you're thinking, Matt, here we go. What else can I get in this contract? So it's time to strike while the iron is hot. So that is, I credit you for taking that on, and from what you've done so far, just keep it up. Like you say, you mentioned there, the hard work pays off, and I found as well, which you'll appreciate, is when you get them opportunities, you take them. I always say to the kids that I coach nowadays, well, when they get them first team opportunities, they think how hard you've worked up to this point, but it gets even harder. And if the ones that are up for the hard work and the challenge now, they're the ones that go on to be the biggest and best players in the world. So I wish you all the best, and with your mentality, I know you're gonna go on to great things with Leeds United.
I couldn't agree more. I second that from Bridges. It's been really fantastic watching you develop at Leeds, and this is the start of something beautiful, I think. Before we let you go, I'd love to ask you...
I've got one before he goes, mine, Matt, because please, if you don't mind us getting this in. I've got to ask you...
Absolutely.
You will not know the player that I grew up to love was one of my heroes. It was a guy called Chris Waddle. He was called the Magician. He was a winger. And I loved Chris. So do you have any idols or people that you looked up to that inspired you in football as players or outside of football?
As a footballer, I think Neymar. Outside of football, not really. I think just my dad. Yeah,
good answer.
Just my dad. Yeah.
It's a fair one.
Yeah.
Well, I just wanted to ask about this coming game. With Bournemouth, obviously beating Liverpool at Anfield is one for the history books, but it's games like this that are really going to keep us developing in this league. So how does everyone feel about Bournemouth, and how do you feel? Is it going to be 3 in a row for you on the score sheet?
I would say yes.
And that's why you're at number 10.
Yeah, of course. So now for me, it's like 2 days now after the Liverpool game. I just put it away. It's in the past now. It's nice, but now we have to keep focusing on Saturday. New game at home as well. Nice opportunity to build up the momentum, and to get some points before the break, and I got trust in us.
It's going to be obviously a very different game with the way that Liverpool like to come at us, and then maybe Bournemouth might not. Are you guys sort of preparing for that and preparing for a very, very different structure to the game on Saturday?
Yes, of course, because the game against Liverpool, we knew this was a game against the ball, so we are gonna probably have the ball more, and we can play our play coming into the spots in the 10, with Jack, with Brandon, and we can create more. Against Liverpool was more against the ball, more running. What you said, we outrun them. So
yeah.
I think the one that gets me is what I've really admired over the last few games, especially the second half against Arsenal at home and Liverpool away the second half. I know one man's loss was another man's gain. Rodrigo coming off, got the goal against Liverpool, came off, and the dynamics in the second half against Arsenal with Patrick coming on and pressing from the front. I think that shows, as a coach, tactically, Jesse understands it. He sees it. He passes that knowledge on to the players at half time. So obviously the education level of what Jesse has shown the team and you's taking it on board, is that being so refreshing for you? Does he simplify it so that you can understand when to press, how to press, and where we go?
Yes. I think with him it's very clear. Everyone knows their job. Even when you come into the pitch, it's you know what to do, and that's why I love this group. With corners as well, or with free kicks, with pressing. Everyone knows how to press, how to do their thing. So you just go like a unit everywhere, and so you can win the games.
I know I said we'd let you go, but you've sucked me back in now. That, just on that thought of tactics, obviously at Liverpool at half-time you switched sides with Jackie. Is that something you're comfortable doing, or is that something new to you, being able to play both wings?
No, I can play both wings, but Jesse just wanted me to play right and Jack to play left, so there was no reason for that. But yeah, it was better, I think, at the moment.
Seemed to work
So,
out.
yeah.
And that's what I love about the players and the dynamics. Sometimes I've played with players in the past where they've been asked to switch and go from one side of the field to the other, and you see the shoulders and you're like, oh, do I have to go and do that? Or some will actually, I've seen, refuse to do that. You know, when we've got versatility in the team, we've got players that respect what the coach is after. There's nothing better. There's nothing better, because I think that's a two-way street, and that's refreshing to hear. So I appreciate you sharing that.
Yeah, because I'm not asking the coach like why am I playing right or left. It's just like he wants the best for me, so I trust him on that, and I will do my best for him. So yeah, that's why.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much for joining us today, mate. I imagine your demands are very high currently, not only with the game, but obviously a lot of people wanting to talk to you about the weekend. So really appreciate you taking some time out to chat to me and Michael here, and can't wait to see you on Saturday.
Yes, me too. Thank you for the conversation.
Good luck Saturday and
worries,
for the rest
man.
of the season and your career. I'm watching out for you. Top man.
This is the official Leeds United podcast.